Guys, the book Better Than Before has been an exceptional read personally for me also, because there's been so much, to take away from the book in terms of how you can improve your habit. And I think that has been a really remarkable part in terms of self-improvement. And no wonder the name of the book is Better Than Before. I want to quickly summarize the entire book for you guys and help you understand that how you can maintain, good habits, how you can create, good habits for yourself, how you can, steer, clear of all the bad habits by employing simple techniques, like distracting yourself, or, you can use treats instead of rewards. You can, get to know what kind of person you are, and what sort of personality you fall under, to manage your habits better. You can also make a use of contracts. These are some of the things that will really help you. Let me quickly sum up the entire book for you guys. So we started by learning what are habits, and we understood habits are very subconscious behavior, something that we pick up, something that we formed over a period of time. So it's an automatic behavior that we perform. It's something that becomes a part of our daily life, right? So habit is an automatic behavior that we do without much conscious thought to it. In a lot of ways, habit equals freedom. When you decide to form a habit, when you decide to do a particular task every single day of your life, you have to decide right at the beginning. And then you don't need too much of decision making throughout in the process. It's also very important to understand the kind of personality we fall into, which category. So if you remember, I had discussed about the 4, personality types. This is in a lot of ways the 4 tendencies to meet expectations. So these categories are upholders, questioners, obligers, and rebel. Now, once you figure out which category you fall in, you will be able to take the next few steps to build a good habit. Now, if I fall into a particular category, let's say I am more of a questioner, if I understand what's my personality type, I will be able to work on my habits accordingly. And the other important step is to understand how to form these habits. So I've listed it down in the following 11 steps. Have a look. Number 1, choose. So you have to choose what you want to do and why do you want to do it. It's very important to understand what is the advantage of this new habit that you will have. What is the kind of impact it's going to have on your life. List down the advantages. See how it can make your life better. And once you know that, you are ready to start. Step number 2, schedule. So time is very important. When do you want to do it? Date is very important. How often do you want to do it? Make sure that you have all of this on your calendar, so you don't have to go back and decide again and again. Number 3, how do you monitor your success? How do you describe your success? So make sure that you have a measure to describe, this is success for me. This is going to help me move one step forward every single day. Say for example, if you're gymming, are you following your routine? Are you able to lose maybe 2 kgs at the end of 15 days? Define the measure of your success. Point number 4, accountability. Find someone or a system that you are accountable to. This is very important to keep your progress in check. Point number 5, triggers. Now, if you have a good habit, keep your triggers visible, like obvious, somewhere in your sight. But if it's a bad habit, hide all your triggers. Triggers are very important while you're trying to form a new habit. So make sure that you are following this step very efficiently. Point number 6, plan for failures. This is very important because this is when you fail at something is when you stop doing it. So list out all the possible obstacles that can stop you from doing it, and also list out if and then. So basically, if this happens, what is the result? If you plan your solutions, you will be able to stick to your habits easily. Point number 7, plan for exceptions. This is also crucial in a lot of ways because there are times when you might not be able to, take out time for your habits. And in order to be able to do that, you have to have a list that these are the possible situations in which I will not be able to, more likely not be able to do this, right? Perform the habit. And if you have a list of these, you will be able to quickly refer and you will not hold yourself guilty. It will actually impact you in a positive way. It will keep you motivated because you will know these are the conditions in which I might not be able to do this habit. Point number 8, plan for your success. Now, if you don't enjoy your success, if you don't understand that your goal has been achieved, or if you don't celebrate the goal that's been achieved, it will not make sense. It will not keep you motivated enough. So make sure that you have a list of measures that count as successful for you. Make sure that you are able to reward yourself, not externally but internally. You should know that how this habit is going to help you. What is this habit helping you achieve in your life? How is it making you better at the end of the day? Point number 9, convenience. Now, if you have to follow a new habit, you have to make sure that it becomes convenient, right? So make sure that you make your habits convenient in all possible ways, and not doing the habit inconvenient in the best ways possible. Try it. Number 10, pairing. List down all the activities that you enjoy that you can club your new habits with. This is an essential point in terms of picking up a habit that will help you, club it with an existing habit to flow into the new one very, very smoothly. Point number 11, treats. Very, very important. List down all the activities that you enjoy doing, all your go-to activities when you want to treat or reward yourself. This way you will be able to keep yourself motivated while you are trying to build a new habit. Now, I also want you to remember these 2 points. These are going to come very handy. Point number 1, make a if and then list. Now, this consists of all the points that give you an idea. If this happens, if Y happens, I will do X. Say for example, if I get free from work early, I will go for running. Now, this is a list that prevents us from taking those bad decisions, last minute knee-jerk decisions that lead to poor results, right? That sort of disturb us from a routine and take away the sense of following a pattern. Point number 2. So when you want to set up a new habit, prepare yourself ahead of time. If you want to go running in the morning, you have to make sure that you have all the things being set up, like take out your running gears, make sure that you have set your alarm. This will in fact help you pick up or establish the habit in a much easier way. If you remember these 2 points, you will definitely be able to achieve or establish a new habit in a much faster way. So that was the entire summary of the book, Better Than Before. Please tell me, how did you like the book? Gretchen in an interview said that habits are invisible architecture of our daily life. If we change our habits, we change our life. Have you noticed there are times when you want to change a habit, desperately, you really want to get rid of a bad habit, or you want to maybe start something new but you're not able to. Some people are anxiously trying to do something but they just can't, while others are able to do it more easily. Why do you think that happens? Well, that is what we're going to cover in our next book, The Power of Habits. It's written by Charles Duhigg, and it gives a wonderful insight, and anecdotes and tips give you very powerful insight into how habits play a very important role in our lives and how you can actually change it on an individual and organizational level. So I'll see you guys in the next episodes. Thank you for watching. This is The Happiness Company.